Alright, today here on Indie Attack with Woody
and Kelson,
we have Revenge of the Sunfish.
Boy, oh boy.
From Bizarre Wound Games.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that studio name should clue you into the kind of game this is going to be.
Absolutely, and if that doesn't, please, I beg of you, check out the website that hosts these games.
It's a great website. If you want to throw back to GeoCities.
Yeah, I mean, it says that it was made in 2007, but it's more like 1997 back there, and it's wonderful.
It took me back to my days of browsing Legend of Zelda fan art on GeoCities.
Absolutely. Oh my god, 1998, dial-up, google.com, DBZ, type in, that's it, and then find all these fan pages. That was me, baby.
Some great fan characters.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, learning... Anyways, we could get into DBZ, but you know what? Sunfish. So this game is like, kind of how I imagine, you know, like...
Having schizophrenia might be like?
Yeah, having schizophrenia and taking psychedelic drugs and then having an epileptic fit, you know? Like, just kind of this psychedelic out-of-body experience as a game.
So, the setup for this game is that the world is invaded by sunfish, for some reason.
I guess that's it, yeah.
Who come from the sun.
Sure.
And, you have to fight them.
Right.
And then a lot of stuff happens.
On the specific page on the Bizarre Wound website for this game, there's like this whole lengthy description of like his aspirations.
His
for this
manifesto.
Game. It's a bit of a manifesto. Well, he like read a game developer's manifesto. I think it's all BS because this guy.
Yeah, there's a bit of a Poe's law thing here of how much of this guy is genuine insanity versus how much is purposeful weirdness.
I definitely think there's most. I mean, unless this guy's deeply distraught, I think it's definite. You know, it's kind of like a I don't know. Like a Tim and Eric vein, only for video game. You know, it's like
a good comparison.
New territory. Like, it also reminded me just because he has a lot of misspelling in his diet. There's a lot of like written stuff on the screen, and there's lots of typos, which is hilarious. That flash on there, and it reminded me of Jerry Jackson. That what's his face? Who did the Salad Fingers character? And the Jerry Jackson character that was all typos. Anyways. So the game is like WarioWare, kind of, you know?
WarioWare with an overarching plot between each 10 to 15 second minigame.
And like, there's not really, you're not really winning it's not really minigames.
Really,
though.
you lose pretty much everything.
You die very quickly at all of these things. Some of my favorite levels, just rapid fire. One, you jamming the spacebar to eat dirt really quickly, and that like has some sort of consequence to the sunfish battle. The other one is you're trying to start a car, and then you jam and you immediately run over a pedestrian like as soon as your car starts.
The one I enjoyed was what animal makes this sound.
Yeah.
And you have to select it's a very odd sound.
Yeah.
And you basically get a screamer when you select the wrong one.
Lots of screamers. Screamers. I mean, if you have anxiety, be warned. There's a lot of in your face bizarre I don't want to call it
drawings.
Yeah, I was exactly. MS Paint. Let's just call
this
a spade a spade.
Art.
This isn't big. Yeah, I know. I was going to say how do we quantify this? But yeah, MS Paint. Fair for sure. And it also said on that, it was like, which one's the... It said, identify the sound, but then at the bottom it said, which one's the cutest as a question. And so I was like, well, which one do you want, buddy?
I didn't even catch the which one is the cutest.
I know, yeah, I just was laughing the entire time playing this game.
So, how would you rate this fever dream of a video game?
You know, I say, like, if you have a sense of humor that is weirdo and you can get into this stuff, if you, I would say, we were saying, if you enjoyed the...
If you're on psychedelic
yeah, well, first of all, yeah, if you're, you know, enjoying yourself a little bit, you might want to play some trippy games. This is definitely gonna be on that list, I think.
Also, most of this guy's other games probably on this list, just from a quick perusal of the games page.
Yeah, well, and also he rates his own games. This one is one of the higher rated ones.
This got a 4 out of 5.
Of his own rating.
So I think I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, too.
I would say so. 4 out of 5, because it's just so fucking weird. It's so fun and funny. Like, I really do. I mean, yeah. And if it isn't intentional, it's even more amazing, you know? Like, then it's like, oh boy, you know? But yeah, I'd say enjoy yourself, play this weird game. Cool. A spooky.